YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy TriniFX here, back with another trading recap. Alright guys, today it was a choppy day. Oh my goodness, you know what turned out to be a win, yes, after two losses. But we'll get into that. You know, today we had my bias today actually was bullish. So that's why I was going into the day looking for longs. As we could see from yesterday, we just ran higher, leaving behind all these fair value gaps and just getting shy of all this liquidity. We had all this liquidity above. So I wanted price to continue to run higher, taking out all the buy side liquidity. We could see Asia, we just more or less consolidated. Market open, we ran higher, ran below, and we closed above, continuing to run higher. So I would class this as a buy day because we came back up above midnight. So dropping into a 15-minute time frame, we could see exactly what transpired today. Price action started off pretty, much consolidated. We had our New York open here, so I was looking for price to actually trade down into this 15-minute fair value gap and then rally higher. But we didn't trade into 15, we did trade into a 5-minute. So that added to my long bias. So market opened, we traded down, tapping into this 5-minute fair value gap. So I was looking to see if I can get an entry long to target the buy side liquidity. And what did we have here? So market opened, we kind of chopped around, rallied down into the 5-minute. So it was doing what I wanted it to do. I would class this as my shift in market structure. So once price traded above, closing above these candles, these wicks didn't close. So I waited for a close above this high, marked off my first presented fair value gap. So I guess I FOMO'd these trades, guys. You know, I was so fixed on a long bias. I entered there trying to target at least a 1-to-1, which is this previous day's high here. And price began to rally and then ultimately stopped me out. So that was a loss there. And when I saw price tap into this first presented, trade higher, tap in again, and closed above all these candles, I treat that as a confirmation entry. So I went long again, and immediately price ran lower, retesting the 5-minute fair value gap, and then eventually rolled over. So these were two losses early in the morning, so I waited. And if you go back up onto the hourly time frame, I was looking for some external liquidity. So this was a 1-hour fair value gap as well as a 4-hour fair value gap. So I waited, yes, it was the lunch hour. And normally don't like to take any trades after 11:30. But when I saw price tap into the hourly, rally, come back down, rally again, it was finding some resistance on this sell side fair value gap. Price then took the liquidity and began to display. So if we look very closely, we also had this gap here. So price traded lower, ran up into the SIBI, took the liquidity from that candle and closed above. So once price closed above this candle, that was my market structure shift. We left behind a 1-minute fair value gap as well, inversing this SIBI. So once price tapped into the 1-minute, you could see the body is closing within the 1-minute fair value gap here. So as we were trading away, guys, I entered, put my stop below the inversion fair value gap, and I was looking at what liquidity I could target. I was targeting this high here. So as price closed above this candle, I moved my stops to break even. Rallied above there. We did get a retracement. However, I was break even right there. So I nearly got stopped out. However, price began to displace higher. From time we ran up above, we crossed this high. I got out for a little over 2.3 return on the account, guys. So I made up for these two losses here and just got a little spare change. But I called it a day off after that. This morning was stressful. So I got the win and I just decided to preserve my mental capital and I exited for the day. We could see price ultimately ran lower for the remaining of the day and we'll see what tomorrow brings us, guys. So you know what ICT normally says is the day after large range days might be choppy AM New York, and that's what it was. It was a very choppy AM. Price started to move down about 10:30, 11, and that's where it traded into this 1 minute. I took a reversal at this 1 hour fair value gap. Sorry. So guys, that's the recap for today. Very choppy price action today. We'll see what tomorrow brings us. Tomorrow's Thursday. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, guys. And let me know how your day went in the comments, guys. Until we talk again tomorrow, stay safe. Bye bye.